This salad has literally been on rotation for a week and a half now, and there is no stopping it. It's so good. Just gotta try it. All right, so I just finished working out and walking, and it is about 10 o'clock. I usually eat between the windows of 10 and 6. For my first meal of the day, usually I will have a salad. So I'm going to start doing the prep work for my salad. And usually I will do a smoothie or juice if I have any juice left. Today's the end of the week, so I don't have any juices left. So I'm just going to use probably coconut water and some frozen fruit. And for my salad, I'm gonna make this really delicious salad. It is a beet salad. You really don't even taste the beets in it, but it's so good and it's so healthy for you. So let me go ahead and get prepped for that. All right, so the first two things that we need to get started is some beets, and then we also need a can of chickpeas. So I'm gonna start off with my beets, and I really just use one beet per salad. So I am going to get the beet and I'm going to first peel it. Once I peel it, I'm going to slice it up, and then I'm going to dice it where it's in little bitty cubes. Okay, and after I do that, I am going to grab a can of chickpeas and I am going to drain all the water off, and then I'm just going to use the water and just run it across it just a little bit. And once I do that, I'm going to dry the beans off just a little bit, and I am going to use some parchment paper and put the beans on a pan, and then I am going to add my beets. And then I'm going to drizzle some olive oil over the beets and the chickpeas. I'm also going to add some garlic powder, and then I'm also going to add some paprika. Next, I'm going to put them in the oven for about 30 minutes and set the oven to 400. While I wait on that to cook, I am going to go ahead and make me a smoothie. I'm actually going to use some frozen fruit, so I'm going to use some bananas, some strawberries, some peaches, and some mango. Also going to add coconut water. I'm also going to add this sea moss supreme powder. I like it because it has bladderwick and burdock root in it. Super healthy for you. Then I'm going to add this collagen peptides. It has 18 grams of protein in it, and it's unflavored. It's super challenging to find unflavored protein that tastes really good. So this one works for me. I really like to play around and mix and match fruits when it comes to smoothies, so that way it feels like I'm not eating or drinking the same thing every day. And so I'm just going to enjoy this for a little bit, and then I'm going to go ahead and clean up. So it's about 10:49 now, and I have about 15 minutes to go. So I'm going to hop on my email for just a few moments, and then I'm going to come back and finish up this video. All right, so the chickpeas and the beets are done. I'm going to let them cool for a little bit. I'm going to cut up my Brussels sprouts, and I actually like to cut them up very small. And then the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take my kale and I'm going to cut it up, and I like to cut it up very small as well. You want to go ahead and de-stem it. The stems on it it's really hard to chew, so I like to take those off. Some people like to just chop those up very finely, but I prefer to take them off. And then I just cut up my kale just very, very small. Next, you can go ahead and combine the Brussels sprouts and the kale together, and then I like to make my own dressing. That way I get to kind of control what's in there. For this salad, you could do something super simple like use olive oil, add a little bit of salt and pepper, and then squeeze lemon in it. That tastes really good, but I like to kick up my flavors just a little bit. So what I'll do is I'll actually combine a little white wine vinegar, some olive oil. I'll put a little bit of Dijon mustard in there. I'll also put some garlic in there. I'll put some red pepper flakes in there. and I will usually put a little bit of salt and pepper on there, but most of the time I will sprinkle my salt and pepper on my salad itself. I know it's a little bit healthier to put it inside the dressing, but I like to do it that way. And then the other thing that I like to do for this salad is I also like to use agave, and I actually like to drizzle that actually on the salad and then mix it all up together. To top the salad off, I'm going to use pumpkin seeds. I'm also going to use pomegranate. It just takes the flavor to another level. Add my chickpeas and my beets, mix it all up and enjoy. Well, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye.